Hey everyone, welcome to the Halloween edition. I have one of my favorite people, healer Jimmy Mack, beaming in from Florida, and I'm beaming in from Seattle, and we're going to do some clearing, pull some cards, and talk about some new beginnings and letting go of stuff. So, hey Jimmy.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
Yes, fantastic. So, you guys, we're in October, the veil is thinning. And a big theme now, if you're watching this, let us know in the comments because a lot of people are going through big transitions. Things are falling away, they're falling apart. It's like that tower moment in the tarot card. And then for 2026, things are going to be rebuilt. And for myself, I'm finally selling my mother's home up here. It's getting rid of her things, which took me 2 years of living here after she passed to finally release some things and allow it. Now I have to. I can't. My house in LA is not going to fit all her stuff, right? So it's getting rid of it. My matchmaking business has really shifted. My business partner's retiring, so that I'm going to be shifting into the coaching mediumship readings for 2026. So that's a big like shock after so many years. The moving, so many things, right? So Jimmy, listen to this. I was interviewing a gal, Tina Hart, yesterday. She has a book about casting charms, like you do readings with charms. And we're talking about this kind of stuff. And all of a sudden, up in this room, a little brown bird, beautiful, flies in and sits on the chair. And then I'm like, oh my God, I've got to get this bird out. So I open windows and this and that. And then I couldn't find it. So we resume the interview. Then I see it flying over there. I try to get it. It smashes into the window and drops to the floor. And I thought maybe it's just stunned. And it wasn't. I picked it up. It died in my hand, and I was shaking for hours. And then I looked it up, Jimmy, on Chat GPT. What does it mean when a bird flies in your house, hits a window, and dies? All three of those things. And it was exactly what I'm going through: the reevaluating, new ideas, getting rid of things, getting things falling apart, and getting rebuilt. So isn't that interesting? That
It's wild.
that
Yeah,
was
it's wild stuff.
a smack message, you know?
Yep. And birds are definitely messengers from spirit for
Messenger,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we feed them all the time. And outside my little office window, I've got a catio area and a roof. And I'll have to send you the picture, and it's the wildest thing you ever saw. And it almost looks like a little see through being with little feet.
Okay.
And it looks like ectoplasma. I don't know what to even tell you. It could have been a past bird. I don't know,
Okay,
but
we'll put the picture up here because then
yeah,
I'm gonna edit and
we
we'll
didn't. Yeah, and I didn't see it when I looked out, but after I took the picture, it showed up. So mystical, magical. I don't know how to live any other way, and neither do you, right? I don't know how people go. We're gonna take Sparky to the vet, and it's bowling night. I'm like, oh my god, no! I want mystical, magical, and birds flying around in the
take
house, and
Sparky to the vet
I
and it's
want,
bowling
I
night.
want, I want all of it. I want to go mock free with my hair on fire and see what we
Oh,
can get away with in a good way, right?
I love it. I love it. So, what is your message to people about October and allowing things to kind of release, you know?
Yeah, I think, my mother's joke always was as one door closes, another one opens. So I wouldn't take it all too seriously. And whether you have a breakup or a move or whatever, you get laid off from your job, that's just your sign that things are going to change and be different. And that's it.
Yes.
And we're doing even the last Thursday of the month, we always have a Zoom. And so this month's topic is pirates and winches. How funny is
Ooh,
that? So it's
okay.
very
I'll try to make that
nautical.
one. I gotta try to make
Yeah,
that
yeah, it's very I'll send you a link, and it's very nautical. And the point is, there's stuff a lot scarier than ghosts and goblins, and those are the people we have to deal with all the time, right? And
one.
so the pirates could have been the male figure in your life, maybe the crazy ex-husband or father or stepfather, somebody that's always screaming, a boss, coworker, whatever. And winches would be the female version of that. Who doesn't know somebody like that, right?
Right.
And
Yes.
so
Oh,
we want to clear the energy out of all that, right?
I knew there was something else, Jimmy. And then I'm not going to tell the reason why or what happened, but a good friend decided to end the friendship with me over something that
Well,
it was
that's
something that that person made it about. him, and it was not.
And you just let that go,
So I
and you
let it
just
go. So it's a lot of,
yeah.
and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go downstream because I was trying to hang on to this place and live in two places. It was breaking me financially and flying back and forth. And I had to go first class because I have a blind and deaf dog and, all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready to release and let me be myself be led. And so if a friend, like Jimmy said, if a friend falls off, if somebody that
Oh,
you're dating
you
falls off, allow it, just allow.
you be an allowance and acceptance
Yeah. So
every day.
we're going to clear that now. All right.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to
Allowance.
clear. We'll go to clear for everybody and release anything that's blocking them or anywhere there's a weakness. It's going to jump to a yes for you. We're
Whoa,
going to,
it's a big one.
yeah,
It's yes,
there
it's
you go. And I don't get people are caught up in more of the negatives, so that's good, at least for our purposes today. But running forward is no, and we're going to change that to
it's
yes.
going no right now,
Yeah.
releasing everything. So whoa, it's
And
really
yeah, and running forward would be body, mind, spirit, relationships, health, money, and work, job, career. So we want all that, all those little levels at least
grabbing
moving
it
forward
again.
in life, right?
And I want to say, I hear people saying, like if I say, oh my, I know that spirit is shifting me from matchmaking of 23 years to into the higher purpose, into some higher
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But people will say, oh, it's because of the economy. And I'm like, no.
No.
People, I want to say this, you guys, if something's slow, people always have money. There are millions and millions and millions of people with money. They're buying luxury things. They're buying Ferraris. They're flying. They're traveling. They're eating out at restaurants. People have money. So you just got to attract in that frequency of that money flying around. Yeah, there's people who are struggling, but there's a lot of money flying through the air digitally. There's trillions. There's people will spend on things that they value and they want to do. So I just don't like to get caught up with saying, oh, the economy is bad. I mean, it's really not. I mean, I
No,
don't
it's
know.
really
My
not.
economy is not. Things are going pretty
Yeah,
good. So,
it's really not. Yeah.
all right. So let's clear that. Any faults?
Yeah. Well, let's just do any blocks that people use as an excuse for not doing something or having to do something. Let's just release all that. So it'll be an unwinding.
Yep. Here it's still grabbing it. Ooh.
Hmm. There you go.
And now it's unwinding it. Guys. So wherever you guys are, whenever you watch this will work
Yeah. And
for you.
just throw whatever you want into that mix of what we're doing right now, and it will take it up. It is really a energetic vortex, if you will. That's what I mean. I'm in Florida. She's in Seattle. I'm just sending that through the ether waves, as my mother would say.
Ooh.
So
All
there you
right,
go.
great. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards for us.
Good.
We've got Witch Magic, my Witch Magic deck. It's so cute. They're these little tiny cards, and this is just a little for Halloween, a little witchiness here. Message for us. Okay. Look up at the clouds, the moon, and the stars, and get back to creating your magical life. Exactly
I
what you were
love that.
saying. That's the
I
way we
love
live our
that.
life.
I
Yes.
love that.
Oh my God, the vampire. Look at that. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. I just was talking to a matchmaking client yesterday. He's coming on board with us again, and I'm saying, what do you want in a woman? And one of the things, and a lot of the people are saying now, emotional intelligence. He says the last woman he was with for so long, she'd just spin out, have breakdown. She's a grown woman, but tantrums and yelling, and we've seen a lot of that lately.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
right? Aren't we? Witnessing, especially, well, I see it on the internet. I don't really see people spinning out in the wild so much, but people do because they're recording it.
Yeah. So regardless, you want to really I'm guided more recently, especially to stay very zen, very calm, very grounded. These are things you want to invoke, if you will, for yourself. So I don't care if it's Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, whatever it may be. Your goal is to be really a lot more zen and grounded and peaceful, whether that's meditation or fishing like we do, or however you need to get there, because that is where all the power is. That's where the quiet whispers come in. That's where the emotional intelligence and the ethereal intelligence can come in. If you're busy and screaming at everybody, you're not going to hear it. You're going to
Right.
miss all the signs of the good stuff, right?
And then the holidays coming up, a lot of people say, "Oh, family." Some people think this way politically, that way they think that way. Maybe we shouldn't get together. Maybe it's going to be a problem, or other ideas on things. And I say, just don't bring it up. Just if somebody brings something up, you don't have to respond. Somebody said a comment to me the other day, like, politically kind of, and we were driving in a car and with some people, and I didn't respond. I just, it was a statement. It wasn't a question. So you don't have to respond to statements.
All
I
of it,
always feel
yeah.
like we have to respond back. There was no question there. So they said it, I ignored, and it passed. So
Good. It's a great way of handling it, and keep in mind whatever you had with your family or your uncle or whatever, think more in those terms as opposed to politics. I have some pretty high up people on both sides of the aisle, and I have to bite my lip, and not say anything, and pretty much be Sweden or Switzerland and very neutral, if you will.
Switzerland, because you're not going to change somebody's mind, especially at Christmas.
No.
I mean, you want to have a pleasant time, so just go in that
yes.
Beautiful love zone, the love zone. All right. So what do you have coming up? You said you have your Zoom.
Yeah, we've got our Zoom coming up last Thursday of the month. Pirates and Winches. We've got a lot of cool things. I'm going to do the Darius show next. I think it's next Friday at 2 p.m. Darius Barazonda. It's Wealth Revolution. It's a big deal. So we got that. We got all kinds of things coming up through the holidays. So stay tuned. They can always go to jimmymackhealing.com, sign up for our little newsletter, or reach out to jimmymackhealingshop.com. Everything is there as well. So lots of cool stuff coming up. Always something. And we actually have audio MP3s about travel and family for Thanksgiving and the holidays. We actually did a half-hour clearing just on the holidays alone. So all those kinds of things are in our shop, and we're always doing something. We just do whatever comes through from spirit, whatever I'm directed to download or work on for other people. I'm sure in the first of the new year, I'm still working on the compass of intuition. Ooh. Doesn't that sound cool? Yeah.
And if you've lost a loved one recently, or maybe last year, and the holidays are rough for you, and you want to get through it, you can reach out to me. I have mediumship sessions, some beautiful, that I combine with healing, some energy healing, bringing in messages from loved ones to help you get through the holidays. My brother, when he died, it was in December, and then so you kind of think of those times. Gosh, I wish my family was here. They are here with us, and I can bring in some messages for you and kind of help you. And then if you are interested in coaching, ladies, are you still dating that same guy, only in a different pair of pants, the same patterns? So we can clear that. I've got a one-to-one coaching container open now for women. It's called Liberate, and that's one-to-one, and it's on my website. So everything's there. So we're here to help you. Reach out, please comment. Let us know what you're going through in the comments. And until next time, everybody.